Have you ever wondered if human beings could control the weather or manipulate the environment? Well, a certain project named HAARP has raised these questions and more. Situated in the snowy expanse of Gakona, Alaska, lies a field of 180 antennas known as the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, or HAARP for short. Established in the early 90s, HAARP was designed with a scientific purpose in mind: to analyze the ionosphere, a region of our planet's upper atmosphere, brimming with charged particles. By understanding this layer, researchers hope to develop ionospheric enhancement technology. This technology could potentially revolutionize radio communications and surveillance, making them more efficient and far-reaching. But as with any powerful tool, it's not just about what it can do, it's about what people fear it might do. So, what was it that made HAARP the subject of so many controversies and conspiracy theories? Let's delve deeper. HAARP was never just a simple research program, it had a broader vision. The High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, or HAARP, was designed with several key objectives in mind, all of which center around a single, fascinating part of our world: the ionosphere. This electrified layer of the atmosphere, with its ever-changing dynamic nature, has always been a subject of intrigue for scientists. HAARP's primary goal was to delve deeper into this intrigue, to study the basic natural processes that occur in the ionosphere and the effects they have on our planet. More specifically, HAARP aimed to understand how the ionosphere influences radio signals. It's a bit like trying to figure out how a chameleon changes its colors, only in this case, the chameleon is the ionosphere and its colors are radio signals. By understanding these processes, HAARP hoped to develop methods to improve radio communications and navigation. Despite these scientific objectives, HAARP became a hotbed for international controversy. While HAARP's research may seem straightforward, it has been a magnet for controversy since its inception. The High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, or HAARP, has been subject to a myriad of conspiracy theories and controversies. Some of these theories are as wild as they are imaginative, with accusations ranging from weather control to mind control, and even causing natural disasters. The premise of these theories often revolves around the idea that HAARP's ionospheric research could be used for nefarious purposes. The notion that HAARP has the ability to manipulate weather patterns is a common one. Critics argue that its high-frequency radio waves could potentially be used to alter the Earth's atmosphere, causing everything from droughts to hurricanes. Similarly, there are theories suggesting that HAARP could be used for mind control. The logic behind this is that since HAARP can generate extremely low-frequency waves, it could potentially influence brain activity. However, this idea is largely dismissed by the scientific community due to a lack of substantial evidence. Perhaps the most severe accusation is that HAARP could cause natural disasters. This theory gained traction following the earthquake in Haiti in 2010 and the tsunami in Japan in 2011. Critics suggested that these disasters were not natural, but rather induced by HAARP. But again, these claims lack concrete scientific backing. The controversies surrounding HAARP are not limited to conspiracy theorists. The European Parliament expressed concerns about HAARP back in 1999, calling for an independent assessment of its legal, ecological, and ethical implications. Similarly, Russia has voiced concerns, accusing the United States of creating a new geophysical weapon that could negatively impact the health of surrounding populations and ecosystems. However, these accusations and concerns often lack substantial scientific evidence. Most of the claims made against HAARP are based on speculation and misunderstanding of the program's objectives and capabilities. The question remains, are these accusations baseless, or is there more to HAARP than meets the eye? One of the most persistent accusations against HAARP is that of environmental manipulation. A swirl of conspiracy theories suggests that HAARP has the power to change the weather, trigger earthquakes, and even cause tsunamis. These claims stem from the fact that HAARP's powerful radio waves can heat up the ionosphere, a layer of the Earth's atmosphere. This heating can cause the ionosphere to expand and ripple. And it's these ripples that some believe could influence weather patterns and potentially trigger natural disasters. But let's delve a little deeper into the science behind this. The ionosphere is a region of our atmosphere that's packed with charged particles. It extends from about 60 to 600 miles above the Earth's surface and plays a crucial role in atmospheric electricity. It's also where our planet's weather occurs. HAARP's ionospheric research involves sending high-frequency radio waves into the ionosphere. This causes a relatively small amount of ionospheric heating. However, this heating is localized and short-lived. It's important to note that HAARP doesn't have the capability to control or manipulate large-scale weather systems. These systems are governed by the laws of thermodynamics and are influenced by a multitude of factors that dwarf the effects of ionospheric heating. Furthermore, the energy HAARP can deliver to the ionosphere is minuscule compared to the energy natural forces like solar radiation and lightning storms already impart to it. In essence, the energy released by HAARP is akin to a drop in the ocean. As for triggering earthquakes, the ionosphere and the Earth's tectonic plates are separated by approximately 60 miles of solid rock. This makes it virtually impossible for HAARP's radio waves to cause seismic events. While these claims are largely unfounded, they have fueled an ongoing debate about the potential military applications of HAARP. The science behind HAARP is complex and often misunderstood, which has led to a wealth of speculation. As we move forward, it remains crucial to separate fact from fiction and ensure that HAARP's capabilities and purposes are accurately represented. The controversies surrounding HAARP aren't limited to weather control. There are ongoing debates about its potential military applications. Some argue that HAARP's high-frequency waves could be weaponized, potentially disrupting enemy communication systems or even influencing the behavior of military equipment. While these theories are speculative and largely unproven, they certainly add to the intrigue surrounding this research program. Imagine, if you will, a world where atmospheric conditions can be manipulated to enhance communication systems. The ionosphere, the very layer of the Earth's atmosphere that HAARP studies, plays a vital role in the transmission of radio waves. By understanding and potentially controlling the ionosphere's behavior, we could vastly improve the clarity and reach of our communication technologies. This could revolutionize not only military operations, but also emergency response, aviation, and even broadcasting. But what about surveillance? Could HAARP be used to enhance radar systems, or perhaps even to cloak military activities? Theoretically, changes in the ionosphere could affect the propagation of radar waves, potentially improving radar reach or creating holes in radar detection. Again, these are largely theoretical scenarios, but they underscore the potential of ionospheric research. Looking forward, the future of HAARP is as charged as the ionosphere it studies. While its potential military applications are subject to debate, its contributions to scientific research are undeniable. Through HAARP, scientists can study the behavior of charged particles in the ionosphere, learning more about phenomena like the northern lights, and even improving our understanding of solar flares and space weather. This research is not only fascinating, but it also has practical applications. It could lead to improvements in GPS accuracy, better understanding of climate change, and even advancements in deep space exploration. HAARP, despite its controversies, continues to contribute to our understanding of the ionosphere, paving the way for advancements in communication and surveillance technologies. HAARP, a simple research program or a tool of global manipulation? The answer isn't as clear as we might hope. Throughout this exploration, we've delved into the high-frequency active auroral research program, better known as HAARP. We've discovered its initial aim, which is to study the ionosphere and investigate the potential for developing ionospheric enhancement technology for radio communications and surveillance. However, the path of HAARP hasn't been a smooth journey. It's been surrounded by a cloud of controversy and conspiracy theories. From claims of environmental manipulation to accusations of being a weapon of mass destruction, HAARP has certainly captured the world's attention. We've touched upon the concerns raised by the European Parliament and Russia, both of which sparked international debate about the program's true intent. These controversies have fueled a narrative of fear and suspicion, painting HAARP as more than just a scientific endeavor. Despite these controversies, we cannot overlook the potential scientific contributions of HAARP. Its research has led to advancements in understanding the ionosphere, which can greatly impact radio communications and surveillance systems. This, in turn, could revolutionize how we communicate and monitor our world. Moreover, the debate surrounding HAARP's military applications cannot be ignored. While some see potential for harm, others see an opportunity for defense and technological advancement. This reflects the dual-use nature of many scientific discoveries, where the line between benefit and harm can often be blurred. As we look towards the future, the role and contributions of HAARP remain to be seen. Will it continue to be a source of controversy, or will its scientific contributions overshadow the suspicions? Only time will tell. The story of HAARP serves as a powerful reminder of how science, politics, and public perceptions can intertwine, creating a narrative that's as complex as it is fascinating. While the debate about HAARP continues, one thing is certain. Its story is a fascinating exploration of the intersection between science, politics, and public perception.